Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to take a look at your no contact and separation situation between you and your person. So if there's silence, you want to know what are their feelings, what are their intentions, what are their next actions or moves towards you, we're going to find out. Keep in mind this is general collective, only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Aries, no contact and separation. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Let's see what your person's energy is right now. Well, they can't stop thinking about you. They do want you back. They want to mend or fix the broken bridge between the two of you. So it looks like this person felt it was really hard for them to come towards you. They've been talking to other people about it. And they're realizing that if they want to come your way, they're going to have to fix some things within themselves. This person knows that when they do try to start or reconnect with you, that they have to be very caring and very attentive to your needs. They need to make the choice and decision. And it looks like whatever this experience is, it's been really important for this person to come to this conclusion all on their own. They weren't able to come to this conclusion in the past. So what you don't see is this person definitely knows that you are the person that they want and they can't move on from you. And because of that, they're really going to take the chance to learn how they need to recorrect themselves, how they need to do things better, how they need to be able to come towards you and fix and resolve the situation, something that they didn't do in the past. You could be dealing with an Aries, an Earth sign, or even a fire sign. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, no contact and separation. What's going on with Taurus's person? If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, so Taurus, while you're in no contact with your person, they're not ready to talk to you. They're focusing on their own needs. They're realizing that they're not wanting to make any changes to be in this connection any longer, and they're refusing the call. Okay, so why are they feeling like this towards Taurus? This person feels like they didn't trust you and they felt trapped in the situation. And because they didn't trust you, they feel like they're more confident being single and independent. And whatever you said to them, you told them they needed to change. They didn't trust whatever you said to them. And now they're recognizing that, you know what, I need to just take some time to play, enjoy life, and not be in a relationship. So I don't see your person returning right now. They've convinced themselves that if they come back to you, they're going to feel trapped. They're going to feel like they can't be themselves. They're going to feel like they're not able to operate in the best version that they need to for themselves. And they're sitting and accepting that maybe it is over right now. All right. Gemini. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Gemini, no contact and separation. What is your person's energy? Gemini. Well, your person is being a little bit stubborn. They feel like whatever you said to them, you hurt them. And because of that, now they're going towards a third party because you hurt them. This is somebody that you are married to or you have children with. This person feels like you're taking care of yourself and you're not recognizing how important it is to take care of them. And whatever you said to them really hurt them. It has triggered this person to feel like they need to go in a different direction. It makes no sense to them. They're having an aha, an epiphany that whatever you said hurt them, and it's now triggered them to do opposite of what you've expected from them. They're very much avoiding any type of conversation with you. They feel like you're doing whatever you want, and they're going to go do what they want now. So it doesn't look like they're coming towards you right now. They're being very stubborn, and they're actually doing the opposite. Instead of trying to come towards you to fix things, now they're going towards a third party. Why are they doing that? This person that they're going towards is somebody they've known from their childhood, somebody that you maybe already know who it is, somebody that is trying to help them heal the hurt and pain. Well, either way, this person is somebody who they feel is a very important person in their life, somebody who's helping them through this problem or the situation. So for right now, they're being stubborn, not saying anything or trying to come back towards you. They're going towards this other person. All right. Cancer. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Cancer, what's your person's energy? No contact. This person is not willing to change. I'm hearing I'm going to keep smoking and smiling while I do it. So did you tell this person to quit smoking or leave you alone or something like that? This person is very much rebellious over whatever you have asked of them. They know that whatever happened between the two of you, what you do is right for you, what they do for them is right for them. So they're trying to play devil's advocate where they're following the choice and decision to live their life the way they want, and you're not going to tell them otherwise. Okay. Well, it does look like this person is worried because of the decision they made that you may just go and block them, that you may actually not want anything to do with them later on. And the reason being is this person is worried that you're not going to help them. Were you somebody who helped them financially or physically? Maybe they lived with you. There's some type of help that you gave this person. They're concerned because they're pulling back and making the choice that they're going to do what they want anyway, that they're not going to be able to come back and get whatever they got from you in the past. Okay, so they're kind of being a little bit rebellious right now. Yeah. This person's a little bit worried. Why are they not willing to change? They feel like you're not looking at the situation objectively. It's something that they've always done. You've always been okay with it. Now all of a sudden you're not okay with it and they don't understand it. That's why they're not willing to change, because they feel like you should accept and not expect them to change. Okay. Leo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Leo, no contact in separation. What's going on? What's your person's energy, Leo? Okay, so this person does want a future with you, Leo. The problem is they see red flags all over. They feel like you are hiding something from them, and they're trying to figure out what that is. And they're going to want to start over, but they feel like you're hiding something from them. So this person has moved away from you because they feel like the situation involves either someone else or something else. There's like third-party energy all over this. And this person maybe felt like you were giving to others and not giving to them, and that's why they've went silent. Now, it does look like this person will get worried here in the next 7 to 8 days that you are giving to someone else and they're going to lose out and they're going to try to come towards you. They're optimistic that if they say something to you, that they want a future with you, that you could give them a new beginning, but they still don't trust you. Why do they not trust Leo? Okay, so they expected some type of security when it came to these red flags. Maybe they brought up to you, Leo, and said, hey, I feel like these are red flags all over the situation. You make me feel like I can't trust you. And this person was expecting some type of emotional confirmation that that wasn't true, the red flags that they were feeling with their intuition, and they didn't get it, and that's why they went silent. It kind of triggered them to go silent, but they're like, oh crap, I don't want to be silent with Leo, I want to start over. Yeah, cut the 10 of cups. So this person is realizing that you may have children with this person, that they're choosing you, they're choosing their family with you, but they want you to give them some type of emotional security over these red flags that they felt with you, Leo. You could be dealing with Aquarius or a water sign or Cancer sign. So they are going to come towards you, but they're expecting some type of communication to overcome this trust they don't feel with you. Virgo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Virgo, your person's energy. They want to know, do you think about them? Do you think about the two of you? And they want to reconcile. They feel like there was a lot of wild and passion chemistry between the two of you, and they want to come back. I'm hearing that song, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Okay, so we've got the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Airs, and the 10 of Earth. So, if you deal with an earth sign or a fire sign, this person feels like whatever happened between the two of you were clashing significantly, and you could not get on the same page. But they do believe that if the two of you could just be more compassionate towards each other, you could get on the same page. And they feel like you're out in the wild, single and independent. They're out in the wild, but they don't want anyone else. They want to be with you. This is somebody who knows that they need to come in with the truth. They're curious to know, are you moved on? Are you moving on from them, or have you already moved on? Something is bothering this person and they're sending a message really quickly to you. They want to be very clear that they're ambitious to get this connection back underway, and they're hoping that you want reconciliation also. You could be dealing with a fire sign, air sign, maybe even an earth sign. Okay. Libra. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Libra, no contact. What is your person's energy? Those with Libra placement, what is their person's energy? No contact. This person left before things got worse between the two of you. They're trying to figure out what to do, what to say. They're a little bit in denial about what their part is. That's why there's no communication. All right, Libra. This person's being patient, waiting to see how things are going to play out. They wish that you would just come towards them and that you would make things happen for reconciliation, and you haven't. And this person realizes that your relationship that came into their life when they weren't planning on it. This was something that they didn't expect to be in this relationship with you, but they did. And they've been in denial about speaking from their heart. They've not wanted to really let you know how emotionally upset they really are. They're trying to figure out, what do they say at this point? You know, this person loves you, but they're trying to figure out what choice and actions do they have at this point, because they expected you to chase them. And they left because they feel like they don't want to continue to fight. They don't want to continue to argue. They don't want to continue to repeat the same pattern. And they feel like all the two of you was experiencing was fighting. There was no love. There was no compassion. And that's why your person pulled back. They thought, you know what? Let me just take a step back. Let me take a break. Let me walk away for right now. And this person is realizing during this freedom that maybe they have been in denial about what they need to do, of what they need to figure out, how they need to say things to you and not just wait for you. So they're almost kind of coming through a realization while in separation that it makes sense that they should follow their heart and just speak from the heart. Not be logical, but be emotional. And so it looks like this person is realizing, and there might even be getting some advice from other people saying, hey, you know what? You're not really speaking emotionally, you're speaking logically. And sometimes logically makes sense, but in this situation, it doesn't. Because this person is not being compassionate to the situation, and they've been in denial that they need to be more compassionate. So it looks like they're kind of coming full circle, realizing that they do care and they do need to speak from the heart. So it's something that they're learning. So it looks like if you're wanting them to come back, you don't have to worry. It does look like they're going to come back. They're just trying to figure out what words they need to speak when they do come back. You could be dealing with a Gemini, fire sign, or an air or water sign. All right, Scorpio. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Scorpio, no contact and separation. What is your person's energy, Scorpio? Okay, so this person kind of lacks focus and drive. There's somebody who likes to be chased and pursued, and they're waiting patiently for you to chase and pursue them. Yeah. Okay, so this person is somebody who, they've always been somebody who lacks the focus of pursuing their partner. They've always expected whoever they're with to be the one who pursues them, and they like to be chased. And they feel like, in the meantime, they're waiting for you to chase them. They've pulled back because they want you to chase them. They like it. It gives them an ego boost. It makes them feel good about themselves. But the truth is, this person knows that they're not really being fair, expecting or putting all that burden or pressure on you. And even though maybe you don't want an opportunity to step up and chase them, this person feels very stressed out that you're not. So I think if you hold back longer with this person, they're going to recognize that they're not receiving any chase from you, and that is going to help them start thinking. That they're going to start focusing and realizing, oh crap, I can't get Scorpio to chase me. Why not? Let me stop and let me turn around and go back to Scorpio and figure out why they're not coming towards me. Yeah, it looks like if you're practical with the decision of not going towards this person in this situation, it's going to actually turn the tables where they're going to actually chase you. So don't go towards them. If you've been thinking about reaching out or pursuing them, or you've always been that one who pursues them, don't do that. Let them do the investment. Let them learn what it takes to actually get this back underway. Give me with the Libra, Cancer, or Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Sagittarius. No contact. What's your person's energy? Their intuition is telling them that the two of you are going to be together again. They are feeling like you weren't the problem. They were always the problem in the situation. Sagittarius. Okay, so this person maybe gave a lot more to work than what they did in this connection. They're recognizing, their intuition is telling them that they cannot manage all of it the way they've been managing it. And if they want results, they got to take action. And taking that action means they need to speak directly with you in regards to getting the situation underway. It looks like they are coming in. They're getting ready to come in. And they're using their logic when it comes to, they overgave in another aspect when it comes to this situation. And that was their problem, that they needed to fix it and they didn't. But they are course correcting it. You could be dealing with an air sign, heavy air and water here. It looks like this person is coming towards you. They're going to make a plan to reshape their priorities to make sure that they give to your connection and maybe give to other people or give to their work. So I do see that something better when it comes to their thoughts is coming through, where they're going to learn to balance out the priorities of this connection in order to come back together again and be happy. Capricorn. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Capricorn, no contact. What is your person's energy? Capricorn. Things are not what they seem. This person is wondering, is it too late to work things out ASAP between the two of you? They don't know if it's too late. So let's find out, Capricorn. This person finds it a challenge to be fully transparent. There's somebody who, if they were to return right now, they know that they can't give the time, the effort, or the stability that you're seeking when it comes to the connection. They're continuing to overanalyze and trying to figure out what is the resolution, because they want this, but they know things logistically can't work out. Maybe you live in physically different areas or different locations. There's something about travel here is an apparent problem between the two of you. This person is still contemplating and trying to figure out what it is that they need to do. They want to work it out, but they just don't know logistically if they can work it out, because things are not what they say. Yeah, it looks like this person has some type of project. Maybe they're out on leave for work, that they're trying to work on a project that's at a distance, and they can't let that go. There's something about the work that's coming out here. If you chose to wait for this person, they know they can't give you the attention you deserve. And that could be why they have separated. Is that why they separated? Yeah. They can't really give you what they intended to give you when it comes to the efforts. So it looks like for right now, this person's staying silent. They want things to work, but they know logistically they can't work it out. They want to work it out, but they just can't work it out because they can't physically be in your presence. How long is this going to be? Maybe until August. And you may find out in the truth after August that this person will try to balance things out with you, but I would never suggest anybody to wait that long for somebody. So you could be dealing with fire sign, earth sign, Virgo, Libra, fire and water. All right, Aquarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Aquarius. No contact and separation. What is your person's energy at this time, Aquarius? This person has made the plan and strategy that Even though it gives them anxiety, they want to be single and independent. But they want to live their life, they want to love their life, and this connection, they truly believe is something that is too negative for them. That at the point in their life right now that they're choosing to making the choice that they want to be single. It's easier for them to be single. Maybe they're somebody who travels a lot, or they're an entrepreneur. They don't have the time or the dedication to give to a relationship, and they're feeling that they need to just break free of it. So that's why they've taken immediate action. Maybe they've cut you off, or they've completely stopped contributing to the connection. And it gave them anxiety to actually let you know that they were going to start separating. So that's why this person maybe didn't. They felt trapped, but they realized that they are affirming right now that they want to be single and free from the situation. So they're making the choice and decision that they don't want to contribute. They've made the strategy plan or the exit plan, and that's what they're proceeding with. Could be an earth sign, a Gemini, a water sign, fire sign, Sagittarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, no contact and separation. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. What's your person's energy? They could be a water sign. This person's going through some financial havoc, financial problems that they're not wanting you to know about. I'm hearing slow burn. So this person maybe was slowly burning through their money. They've ended things with you because they're going through karma. This person has had a lot of negative things impacted in their life based on choices and decisions. This person potentially has gambled all their money away. There's addictions here for sure. And this person doesn't want you to know the true reason why they have separated from you. The ending had to come because this person made it happen because they don't have any resources to be in a relationship. They don't want to tell you the truth that they're going through financial havoc, that they're going through some type of financial difficulties because of choices and decisions they made. They don't have the money to actually step up and be in a relationship. And so it looks like for right now, this person is not creating an opportunity to come back. They're not coming back to reconcile. It looks like they're moving forward, trying to figure out all these negative things happening in their life, what changes they need to make. But when it comes to the past with the two of you, it looks like it's just memories. It's not going to have a resolution in the present energy.